course, I just pressed the button to do this live video and the phone just falls on me. But hello, good morning. This is Janie Cricket tuning in live. I just wanted to touch base with you all because it's been a moment since I've been on the Facebook Live. So this is for a check-in, but also to feel into the energies that have been going on. So as far as where I've been, I'm currently in Chicago, and I am staying at a beloved sister, Tiger Lily's house, as well as with Travis and Cheryl. And I've been really grounding into Chicago lately, seeing all of my beautiful Chicago family and creating magic within the energy of ceremony, within the energy of manifestation, within the energy of spirit flow. As you all know and may have possibly seen through Facebook, Spirit's been taking me on quite a journey lately. And I'm so grateful for all the support and love that I receive from you, even if we're not in the same space, even if we're not in the same state or city, or sharing energy in the way that we had once before. I'm really grateful to see you all doing your work, see you all sharing the energy of love and compassion and healing, holding space for people who need space held for them. Thank you for doing that work. So I just felt called because this is the first Friday of the month of August, and the August month for me is all about manifestation and working with abundance and the Pleiadian energy as well as the whale energy. So I wanted to touch base with you all and let you know of some things that have been coming up in my trajectory on my path this past month. So back in June, I participated and danced in my first Sundance ceremony with Chief Golden Light Eagle out in Iowa, and it was a truly magical experience. To all the people who were involved with that, I am so grateful for your love and your hearts and your energy. I feel you every day. I feel the unfoldment of our ceremony that we had together and the energy that we cultivated for this year. It feels magical, it feels supported, and it's really beautiful how it's unfolding into this first day, this day of summer. Where were you on the first day of Sundance? What was happening for you? What were you working through? I'm seeing the parallels happening each moment, and it's really, I'm really grateful for it right now. So for those of you who aren't familiar with Sundance, it's a traditional native ceremony. A lot of different tribes practice this ceremony. Traditionally, I have been working with the Lakota tribe, but also within that, within the star altar. So there are 13 different altars that the Lakota work with, from my understanding. And these altars can be the bear altar with bear medicine, it can be the spider altar with spider medicine, ikutomi medicine, it can be the elk altar with the direct and to the point and ultimate compassion medicine. And so the altar that I do my ceremony with Chief Golden Light Eagle is the star altar. It's with our star relatives. So I've been stepping into my star path, my star dharma, and many of you know I've been doing work with the Star Knowledge conferences. The next upcoming one is going to be the 11/11 conference in Atlanta, all around the energy of Atlantis. And so things are unfolding with that, and I'm stepping into my my divinity and my dharma within my relations to star family. I am a star being. We all are. We're made of stardust, but the energy that we hold comes from these ancient ancestors that help us from the Star Nations. I'm also integrating my experience with going down to Colombia with my sister Sophie and with Abby, and spending time down there helping to build the temple, helping the sustainable community continue to grow. I was also there sitting in ceremony for myself with many of the beautiful plant medicines of South America, of Colombia, working on my path, working on releasing the things that don't serve me, working with the plant spirits to be in communion with them so they can be my allies on this journey. And so it's been a really beautiful integration with that, and seeing how it's come up in the many different ways. I also experienced my first vision quest, where I went up on the hill and fasted and got to really cry for the vision that I'm here to do, for the work that I'm here to do, for how I'm supposed to contribute. I'm feeling a lot of energy about being about us being in this culture of consuming, of consumption. We are the consumers. And I'm trying to rewrite that for myself, because I want there to be a balance. I no longer want to consume without service. I want to give service and trust that whatever abundance and whatever support I need from the universe will come to me, because I'm giving to the universe, to the plants, to the earth, to the people. And so that's a lot of this traveling has been about. Chief Golden Light Eagle gave a really beautiful message, is that if you're always giving, if everyone is always giving, everyone is always receiving. And so that's been a beautiful message that's just been coming in, and that I've been feeling really a lot lately, that I'm really integrating right now. How can I give? How can I be in balance? How can I also give to myself and honor myself? I've been having a lot of shifts in how I see the moon cycle, the 13 moons, and how there are 13 moons that move us throughout this year, and that each moon is here to help us, to teach us, to help us grow. We recently were in a full lunar eclipse, full moon this past Friday and Saturday. And all around me, the energies were swirling and shifting on things that needed to be shifted 180 degrees, to be looked in a completely new light. And we got to feel that energy, and it's kind of intense, because there's a lot of planets in retrograde right now, where things feel backwards, things feel like they're moving backwards, that we're just trying to integrate. We have to move slowly. We have to see things. We have to pull our perspective out and see things from the full perspective, because what we're here to do is shift. We're here to move things. We're here to be unattached. We're here to have love unconditionally. Zero expectations of what should happen, but knowing that everything that happens is here to support our journey. To not be emotional or cause drama around the things that are happening in our lives and say, woe is me, all these things are happening, but recognize that the things that are happening in our lives are here to help shape us. And it's our job to be in that constant ceremony, to see, to feel, to recognize when that thing comes up, that we can react to it, or we can see it and then respond, and to give love and light and energy and how we want to shift and change that reality. A lot of things that have been happening for me lately have been revolving around clearing this karma of the past, of my ancestry, of all of my kin and my relatives and my relations into this life, into this moment, clearing that, shifting that, changing that energy so it doesn't have to be passed forward to the future generations. We're at a time now where we don't want to pass these things forward. We're clearing it, we're refreshing, we're creating something completely new, something completely divine, something that doesn't have to be the rewriting story of the past. And so in order to rewrite the story for the future, it's going to be something that we've never seen before, that we've never done before, and it's scary, and it's new, and it's involving us being in this beautiful state of innocence, in this beautiful state of curiosity, where we haven't seen it happen before. So how could we possibly know what was going to come through, what was going to come up? We're rewriting it. We're being in tandem with the universe. We're communing with our relatives, our star relatives, all of the things that are happening right now, and it feels great. So I've been integrating these things and trying to discover how do we share these messages? How do we all share these messages? Share the messages that you're going through. So I'm coming on to Facebook Live again. I'm going to be doing these on Friday mornings where we're just going to be flowing with what wants to come through, what wants to be told. The star relatives are here with me now, and they're holding this space with me, the Pleiadians especially. There's also the Arcturians that are helping the direction and the flow and the unattachment to be here. I've been working with a lot of these Arcturian energies lately, and it's really helped me to kind of focus and ground my energy on how I want to give. So getting back to that service space. I love you all so dearly. Thank you for your support and love on this journey. Thank you for seeing me, for opening yourselves, for having this compassion and love for my journey, but also reflecting and seeing this as a mirror of your journey. If you're on this video, everything that I'm saying is mirroring back to you everything that you're receiving and you're going through. So we're here to help each other. We're here to help each other grow, to see the challenging things in our lives, to see the beautiful things in our lives. I'm so grateful for you all. I'm so grateful for this energy, for this Friday. I hope you're settling into the beginning of your weekend. I don't know about you guys, but this week went fast. It just came in and went out, and I was like, whoa, it's already Friday. And then yeah, so I've been feeling called to lead us in some meditation this morning to kind of integrate this week. So if you're interested, we're just going to do like a 10-minute grounding meditation right now on Facebook Live. So anyone who wants to join where you are. If anyone doesn't want to join, but you want to maybe participate later, come back to this video. If this video feels good to you and you want to share it with someone, share it. If this video inspires you to go out and lead your own medicine, let yourself be inspired. That's what this is about. And if it inspires you and you want to share it with someone, share it. We're all in this together, and we're all here to shape the energy. So why don't we go ahead and come into our space. I'm going to sit back. I'm going to ground my energy. I'm going to go ahead and take 3 breaths. So if you'd like to join me, go ahead and close your eyes and find your center where you can arrive to this moment. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath in, filling up the lungs all the way. And exhale. Good. Inhale. And exhale, arriving to this moment. Last one, full breath in. And exhale. So there are several guides that want to be with us today in this moment to help us ground this energy. The first guide that comes through is Tate. Tate is the guide of the wind. Also Prometheus. The same energy as Prometheus is Tate. And this energy teaches us about perception. How we perceive the things that are happening to us. Tate comes in and brings in the flow of our life and brings in the air into our lungs. So let's continue those breaths of deep breaths, deep gratitude as we inhale, expanding our lungs all the way. And exhale. Inhale, breathing in Tate, this wind. And exhale. This oxygen that we take into our lungs nourishes our blood, nourishes our life force. We breathe it into our lungs, and our lungs work with our heart to oxygenate all the blood in our bodies. We also are in a symbiotic relationship with our closest relatives, the trees. And so we breathe in tandem with the trees. When we inhale and exhale, they inhale and exhale. We are working and breathing with our energy together, so let us connect with the trees. If there are significant trees that you connect with, send the energy and connect with that tree. Maybe it's a childhood tree that you always went to. Maybe it's a specific tree that you connect with right now. Maybe it's a sacred tree. For me, I connect with Grandmother Tree in Wyoming, this beautiful Pleiadian outpost, the tree of the bear. She is a beautiful portal of healing. I'm also connecting with the Sundance tree, Chawakawi Chasha, sacred tree man, Gabriel, the center of the portal of Sundance, this healer, this divine masculine. I'm connecting with that tree. And whatever tree you want to connect with our breath we connect. I'm also connecting with this beautiful weeping willow at my parents' house that I helped my father plant when I was 7 years old, that has now grown 20 years strong, beautiful, that is a grandmother on the land that I grew up on. And together we connect to our trees with our breath. And now within ourselves we feel the tree that we are. This breath, these branches that reach to the skies, these roots that are our feet, our root chakra that connects down through the soil of Mother Earth, Pachamama, Unshimaka. This sacred earth, this soil that nourishes us and feeds us. We feel our toes and our root chakra expanding into this earth, connecting to the mother, the center of the earth, and grounding us. We ground, 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 ground. Thank you, Mother. Thank you for this energy, for this space, for this connection, for this freedom that you give us. And with the perception that we are calling in with the wind, our connection to the earth reminds us that we're grounded, and our expansion of our branches raise us up to the skies, to where the eagles fly, where we can see the perception of this beautiful, beautiful eagle's eye view of what's happening. That we can look at our lives today and see these minute details of what is occurring, the synchronicities, not that they're small or insignificant, but that they are part of the pieces of the puzzle that bring us on this spirit journey, that we can see from this eagle eye perspective, this new perspective of the wind, where we can see that everything that is happening to us is happening for us and with us, around us, that we may be with the moments of the things that are shifting in our lives. That we are no longer victims, and we are no longer being pushed around, but we are flowing with the energy. Let us breathe into that understanding with a full breath. And exhale gratitude. So anything that is not serving you in this moment, any attachment that you are feeling to an outcome, to an expectation of another person, to an expectation of yourself. Let us release, let the wind just move that from us and stir within us a new perspective that we are in divine connection to the universe. May we work in tandem with all that is. May we drop into our hearts and feel that we are divine spirits, that we are humans incarnate, that our souls are having this human experience to help us to heal this planet together. We are experiencing duality, but we are also experiencing shift and change. The energy of the owl is here. One of my totems. Totem of many. The owl's energy has worked with several deities throughout time, and recently I've been connecting with the deity of Athena, the goddess of war, of love, of beauty and change. Now Athena has this owl that sits on her shoulder, and the owl whispers into her ear the wisdom and intuition so that she may see the truth, goddess of truth, war and wisdom. And it's not about creating war, but it's about standing up for what is true, what is real, what is actual, and that everything that is untrue falls away, that we may see through the deception that is happening in our lives. The wisdom of the owl is also understanding silence. When to be silent, when to engage. This owl is a beautiful predator of the night. She flies, and her wings are shaped in such a way that you can't even hear her as she flies. It's silent. And so with the wisdom of the owl, we are receiving these messages where our intuition is heightened. We can see things before they happen. We can see things unfold. We can see the beauty. We can see the struggle and the change and the pain and the challenge. And the message of the owl is to know when to address those things and when to let them unfold with ease and grace. My messages that I've been receiving about the owl is when I'm with a person, when I'm working with a person, to know when to tell them. You know, as healers and as light weavers and as these mystics and shamans and these bringers of light, we have a responsibility to honor free will. It's not our job to throw people into the ringer and say, this is everything that's happening to your life, whether or not we see it. It's a responsibility to listen and to help people piece things together so that they, within their own being and their own essence, may discover these things on their own. Remember when you discovered those things and it was magical? Had someone told you beforehand, it would have shifted it would have shifted the energy of your discovery. So there is much gratitude to the owl, to the energy of Athena, to the Pleiades, to the Tate energy. There's also this beautiful deer energy coming through. And she's telling me to share with you all. I have received a name. Tachcha inazim washdewi. Beautiful standing deer woman. This is a spirit name that was given to me from Chief Golden Light Eagle at my last umblecha, my fast. And so I'm integrating what it means to stand with the deer nations. This unconditional love, compassion, working with the elements, the 7 elements: water, earth, air, and fire, essence, mana, and ether. As I am learning to embody those things on my own, I am sharing the embodiment with others. So thank you. May this energy that we stepped in today with this live video that was completely spirit-led, may we ground our energy. May we remember our magic. May we feel our souls and our spirits working in tandem with all there is. I love you all so dearly. Thank you for the energy that you bring to my life. Thank you for the mirror that you are. Thank you for your beauty, for your grace, for your hearts. I'll see you all next Friday. That's when I'm going to be doing these Friday mornings, whenever organically happens. I'm working on some workshops and classes and events in the Chicagoland area, as well as in other areas with retreats coming up. If you're feeling the call to join me, to share space with me, as well as many other facilitators who are beautiful and just such open hearts, follow along. My Facebook page is Janie Crick Lightweaver. You can find me there. You can also find me on my website, janiecrick.life. I'm going to be doing some updates, so stick with me. If you're interested in a session, I would love to sit with you, help you mirror to you your beauty, and help you navigate through your walk. I love you all so dearly. Aho, oha, vidama. Namaste. Watakuye oasi. Have a great weekend.